We should be here coming on live. Hey guys, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, it's one of those mornings.
Yes, it is.
It's a good morning though.
It is a great morning.
I mean, one of those mornings as in, it's a great morning. Not one of those mornings as in, oh my dear, let the day be over. No, I'm having a good day.
Yes, it is.
Yes, this is amazing.
And so, just to let you know, this is Jimmy and Rosemary Hilton. Obviously, Rosemary Hilton and
Rose.
Jimmy.
I'm Rose, and this is Jimmy, just in case you know.
Yes.
Because you never know.
We never know. And
anyway.
I'm missing some of my stuff, but that's all right.
All right, so I want to check and see. Let me know if you're on, if you can hear us. I'm going to check on my cell phone to see if we can hear. Okay. All right, so I'm there. All right, so comment below. Let me know if you can hear us today, and hopefully you guys are having a great day. Here it's 12 o'clock in Las Vegas. And it's really nice outside. I just came back from walking the dog, and it's really nice outside. I mean, you need a light jacket, but the weather keeps changing here. It's like super cold, then all of a sudden it's like 70-something degrees.
Well, maybe not 70. Maybe hitting 60, but at least
something,
it's better
but it's better than where other people are out right now. Because some people are like in 20-degree weather. Like if I was back east still, I'd be in 20-degree weather, you know, I think. Wait, well, yeah, January, yeah, sometimes it's like that in January. But
so,
let me see.
actually, if I have some of my things here. So, just to let you know where we're at here.
Okay.
And give you the preview for what we are doing today.
Yes.
Live cook along that you're live with right now. And this is...
Welcome.
what we're having.
What are we having? What are we making today? Love.
Bacon, spinach, and you put goat cheese quiche.
Yes, I like goat. Do you guys like goat cheese? I like goat cheese. It's really good. It's tangy. It's almost like a feta, but softer. I love goat cheese, and I heard that they make a hard goat cheese as well. So I need to find that. So if any of you guys know where it's at, let me know, because I need to find that. So you can slice it, because most goat cheese is soft, you know, in general.
Right.
So
also, let us know if you are hearing us on our sound quality, if we're doing okay on that. We're hopefully not too loud or not too whatever.
Am I too loud? Hopefully, let us know. So I'm going to give it a few seconds to see if a few more people come on. Then we'll get started. And Jimmy will show you the ingredients shortly, what's in the quiche. So how are you guys doing? What you up to? How was your week? If you're keto, how's your keto journey going? Did you have any cheat days? Did you get right back on track for the new year? Did you get right back on track? Oh, you never lost track.
I never lost track.
You never got off the track?
No.
Not once?
I've been doing good.
Yeah.
So
good job.
I stay consistent.
Yeah, so do we.
That's why.
I mean, tell them what your friends say while you stay consistent.
They're saying if you didn't have a wife that does all the recipes and cooks like that, of course you stay on track. But that's not true, because you know what? When I'm at work and I have to eat the food that's available there at the what's called our employee dining room, I still have to make my choices. So
that's right. It's a choice.
It's a choice.
That's right. Absolutely. So you know, we all have choices in life. You know, we're all adults. You know, well, unless your kids watching. Hi. You know, but other than that, though, it's really not a hard journey. And you know, I see a lot of people. I just want to mention a lot of people who have been addressing the Jillian Michaels story about her saying keto is not a good diet to be on and stuff. And I'm not going to address that as much here, but I will say this, you know, and I respect her, of course. You know, I respect anyone in the communities of trying to help people get better, heal, eat better, etc. You know, exercise. You know, she knows that field. But I would say this for me, my personal experience, Jimmy's personal experience, and many people we know and who we've been helping on this ketogenic journey. They have seen massive results and kept them off. We've been in it for over a year now, both of us together, and we felt great. You guys experienced and seen us. We eat healthy, we feel great. You know, we haven't gone to the doctors and like being sick as far as our body wise and organs and things like that. Now, mind you, as far as just going to a regular checkup or, you know, a foot problem or whatever, or hormonal thing, you know, which as you get older as women, we go through those things. Right. But other than that, nothing else. So it's like, fine. So it's been the only thing, and I will say it again, the only thing that has helped me and Jimmy as well, but especially me, because he never really had he had a weight, you know, gaining weight, but he didn't have like where I had an eating disorder and all those things, you know, because he was just, you know, some dudes just like, hey, I'm just chilling, you know. But for me, especially, it's the only thing that kept me on tracks where I don't have a hunger. I'm not always like, and I'm not nervous about eating. When I used to be bulimic, I used to be nervous about eating and find a place to, get rid of it. You know what I mean? So,
right.
or starving myself. Never once on this keto diet have I felt deprived. Have you?
No.
I mean, really.
And the thing is, my issue was all sweets. So,
Right.
And then I would eat all times of the day, which I kind of still do. I mean, but not really, because I really am not. A lot of times, if I'm eating, I'm already kind of full already, kind of weird.
So just eating out of boredom.
Yeah,
It's like,
if I eat, it's just that. But I'm not gaining and I'm not losing. I might be losing a lot of times, but then I'm not really ever gaining.
Right.
So for me, I do have to maybe per se eat just to make sure that I want to, and that I keep the energy and the weight at the optimal weight class.
Right, and that's primarily too for myself. A lot of times I'm not even hungry. I'll be working and forget to eat. And I work from home, so if I work from home in the past, before I worked from home, and food available, I won't be noshing down on some food constantly. But with this, it's like, like the other day I forgot. I was like, oh, I didn't even eat yet. And I ate like a handful of macadamia nuts, and that was it. And I was so full, So there's always ways. And of course, there's times when I'm hungry. I mean, you get hungry on the keto diet sometimes. You're a human being, so you get hungry. But at the same time, it's not like I don't feel guilty about eating. I don't feel bad. If I like, one of my followers, she had posted one of the mud cakes that we have. Hopefully she's on right now, Sandoval. And it's like if you have a craving for cake or something like that, you can whip it up in a microwave real fast, eat it guilt-free.
Right.
It's just as sweet as a regular cake. It tastes just as good. You know what I mean? And you can tweak recipes and play with them and make them your own. And you're not deprived, of the flavors of the food. That's the one thing I really do like about keto diet. So anyway, with that being said, I just wanted to share that little bit, a piece of how I feel about the ketogenic diet, and no matter what, sometimes people say things out there to get reaction. Generally you're saying something, you want a reaction. Even if I'm cooking a meal and I post something and show you guys on social media, of course we want a reaction. We want, whether it's good or bad, I want a good one. But you know what I mean? But either way though, you do things for a reaction. So some people do things for a reaction when they're wanting attention. You know how kids sometimes do when they want attention? Same thing when people go ahead and say things about the ketogenic diet negatively, because they want attention, and guess what? If you respond to them, they're drawing all attention to them. You know what I mean? So they're getting good or bad attention. They're still getting attention. They're being out there in the media, and pretty much that's what happens. And then if someone's talking about you, good or bad, you're being talked about still.
That's so true.
And you're being heard, and it's going to trickle, and people are going to constantly look for your feed or find a way. What is this about?
Right,
so,
right.
And that's all I'm going to say about that, like Forrest Gump said. Anywho, so we're going to get started and make our recipe. If you're on right now, comment below where you're watching from.
Yes,
and
please.
Also, if you're watching afterwards, comment below anyway, and let me know if you made this delicious spinach goat cheese quiche.
Right,
oh,
right.
And bacon.
And we want to make sure that, actually, and I don't have them here. I don't know why I don't have them here.
What's up? That's okay. So I'll just tell them what's in it, unless you have a post of that, what's in our recipe?
Yeah.
Okay,
so first of all, let me just show you the site
monitor,
so you can look at where we're at. So if you go to the Faith for Keto Kitchen website, you can see there that this is the beautiful bacon spinach goat cheese quiche that we're going to make. And you can see the commentary on there. Please be sure also while you're on the site, or just when you're, as you watch us, be sure to subscribe and stuff, and to follow us here, okay?
Yeah.
And you can see there what's our prep time, the time there, and then we have the ingredients, which I'm going to put up on the screen here as we're up, and you look at recipe notes and the instructions. So.
Yeah.
That's what you have there.
So let us know if you're cooking along as well, guys. I usually post it in the Instagram and our Facebook group what we're going to be doing the day for our cook along. So also go join those groups if you have not. We have Facebook. It's just the same name. Everything is consistent. Faith for Keto Kitchen, Instagram, Facebook. Twitter is a little different. It's Faith for Keto Kitch, because they wouldn't let me put any more letters on it. So, but either way, when you type that, Faith for Keto, you'll find us. And also, if you're looking for something on our website, just go ahead and Google it, Faith for Keto cookies or whatever, and it'll pop up. So I'm going to give you the recipe instructions and also the ingredients real fast. So what we have here, what I did first of all earlier, turn the oven to 350 degrees. And what I did was cook some bacon down. I cooked bacon for about 1 cup of bacon, and I broke it up and put it in a bowl. Then after I cooked the bacon, I poured out most of that grease and wilted some spinach inside that pot. So make it easier and fast, okay? We have a 1/2 cup of spinach there. We also have, we'll have 1/4 cup of, in here I have almond milk and 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream in there. I just put it together, guys. We have, for the other filling ingredients, we have 4 ounces, wait a minute, what was this? 3 ounces of goat cheese, and that's your goat cheese, and some Parmesan cheese. I like real Parmesan cheese, you know, I mean, you could use the shaky kind, or maybe a little saltier, but I like Parmesan cheese, the real deal, and that's 1/4 cup of that. And then we have 6 eggs. You know, you can't make a quiche without eggs. I guess you could, but you really can't.
Right.
So 6, and I left them at room temperature for about a 1/2 hour, but you don't have to, but I just like doing that for some recipes, okay? We also have for our crust, we have 1 tablespoon of cold water, 6 tablespoons of butter, and I left it out for a while to get soft room temperature. And we have 1.5 cups of our almond flour, and I think I have a little bit of salt in here, and about, yeah, I have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt in there, okay guys? And one real fast, also for our filling, I forgot to say, a pinch of nutmeg. And usually it's traditional or it's culinary wise, you generally use a little bit of nutmeg when you're using spinach. It kind of gets that little bite, that, that silvery taste.
The iron taste.
Yeah, the iron taste, that's the word. And then
remove that.
We have 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of our garlic powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. It's a tongue twister, guys, you know that. Okay, so we're going to work, now that I got that, I'm going to put this away. We're going to work on our crust. So our crust is super simple and easy. You put the crust ingredients in, or the dry ingredients in, then you just go ahead and kind of like cut in your butter, and it's nice and soft, room temperature. So you cut that in. Cutting in just means like, because back in the day they used to have these cutting tools that handle like this. It's a pastry tool, and it had little lines like that, metal lines, and then you cut the flour into the butter. Did you know about that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yep. And then it makes it worse, kind of like almost crumbly, kind of like almost cornmeal type of texture for your crust. So that way you have those little butter pieces in there, so you'll get a flakier crust.
Right.
That's the whole concept of that. And usually, and then also butter yourself a what is this? A pie pan. So thank you. What, I got water in there. Butter a pie pan, and generally this is ghee I put in here, but usually I'll just take the rest of the butter that's on the wrapper and just go ahead and butter it.
Yeah.
I mean that way you save yourself some money and time. So I do that usually. But right now I use the ghee, and we have a ghee recipe on our website at facebookketokitchen.com, and it's the bomb. And it makes like 2 of these jars. I'll show you real fast. I know this is a whole nother story, but it still has something to do with the recipe. See that? So this is almost gone. I have another one in the fridge that you can store it in the fridge. Because if you guys know, tell me if you've ever used ghee. Ghee is expensive.
Yes, it's pricey.
I went to the store, I was like, $12. No, I'll make my own. So that's how I just made ghee to put it on the website when I was making some naan bread for our website. And just to save some money that way. And that all cost, that was 2 boxes of butter, with the 4 sticks in it, and that was like what, maybe $6, and it got 2 big things of ghee. And when you cook with ghee, it can take a higher temperature than butter, because you know when you turn on butter, it melts. I mean, it burns. But when you use ghee, you can put things on a higher temperature so it won't burn, and it tastes delicious. Seriously.
So we want to say hello to Stacia, who just joined us. And
hi.
She said she had to shovel snow. Oh my gosh.
I just got goosebumps when she said that.
No. You know, we are so thankful that we're not out there having to shovel snow, though at times it feels like it can get that cold while we're outside.
Yes, amen to that.
Lately. But we know the East Coast was at one point enjoying our weather.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for those who have been in that blizzard storm, man, we just pray for you guys so that you guys would just be able to get around safely, you know, kids don't lose too much time out of school.
Yeah.
And mainly because, keep warm and take care of yourselves out there.
So you may or may not need the water. All depends on the temperature of your butter. Sometimes you, sorry. See that? So I'm gonna omit the water. You can use it; it'll still come out the same. But I'm gonna try it without the water today to get a flakier crust. So what we're gonna do is add the dough in a pan and just kind of press it around evenly. It's not one of those rolled out doughs. It's a pressed dough. So you just press it, and if you need more, almond flour, you can use almond flour just for your hands. But it usually smooths itself out. It's super simple and easy. I have like 2 different types of quiche crust or just pie crust, and I may just post that too. But yeah, have you guys ever? First of all, do you know what a quiche is, and have you ever tried one?
Well, we know
it's pretty old school.
Yeah, I know. Stacia said she loves ghee. She's planning on making her own.
Ooh.
And again, to go with that, if you just came on, you want to make sure that with the when you do the replay on this, ghee is essential. Ghee is one of those products that, yes, it is pricey, but you can easily make it at home.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really not that big of a deal.
Right. It's not that big of a deal at all. I'm trying to get this out even.
So what's another way of maybe putting that dough out for the pie crust?
What do you mean putting out?
Like maybe using a can or something?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I usually do that. I usually use the back of, go ahead.
The back of a, what do you call it?
A measuring cup.
Measuring cup.
Yeah.
So you can always do that, and that's a good idea. So I'm going to kind of tie in over here so you can see what she's doing there.
I'm just pressing it in, but I can use love a measuring cup. But this time I'm using a deeper pie pan. So like I'm trying to make my dough stretch, guys. But you can always double if you want a thicker dough. But I like I made it so that it's not so many carbs in it with the almond flour. So I just did a cup and a half. But you can always double the recipe if you want to. If you want a thicker crust.
So here's
thank you.
A metal one, an aluminum one.
But you know what? When I do it like this, I need my
the plastic one. Huh?
No, I need flour to dip it in. That's why. So we'll work with our hands today, guys, because you see how easy it is.
So 6 inches of snow right now. Oh, Stacia.
Oh my gosh, really?
That is crazy. We definitely don't want any of that.
We don't get that here in Vegas. I mean, it snowed one time, well, twice actually here, but it snowed one time. Remember that year? It was really blizzary.
Man, it was really nice though. It was kind of really exciting to see the snow at the level that they had here, or just the blanket cover area, and it was just amazing.
The thing is though, people actually don't know how to drive in snow that just hit the ground. Like, just touched the ground. Not even inches. Not even an inch. It was not even a milli-inch, if that's a word. It's not even that. And they're like, oh. I'm like, okay.
So we don't want snow here, but we really don't want rain. Because rain is the danger point for Las Vegans.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's so true. Okay. So I need to write that on my website, guys. You can omit the water if you need to. All depends, see, because some things, it's the temperature. Literally, it can be the atmosphere you live.
Right.
I forget about those variables sometimes, but either way, it would still work. I just think I don't want the water in it today, so I might go in there and change that. I might have written that. I'm not sure in the website.
So you can see, because the crust here is a lot more wet, and not as dry. But then again, if you're going to have that experience where your pie crust dough is going to be crumbly as you're trying to lay it in, then you definitely want to apply.
Right, so it's kind of, you can vary it. So see how I have it like that, guys? I'm not going to put it like before. I put it way up here and it got burned, the crust. So make sure that I had like a lip of crust.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you keep it like this, it should come out perfect. But we're cooking live, so
there you go.
Anything can happen.
And that's how it goes.
All right, so let me grab a towel. I'll be right back.
So she's doing that. I'm over here. And
yes,
today I am sporting the jersey because today, if you are not aware and you are not a fan, I have no words for you. But just to let those know who are fans,
you are so wrong.
Today is the day. the Cowboys
See,
play.
I was going to say, today is the day that the Lord has made. I thought you were about to say that. Today is
He's
the day.
made that day for the Cowboys to win today. Yes.
Thank you, Lord.
So we have a good game today, and you know, let us know what you're doing. Our game is going to be, I believe it is 5-ish our Pacific Standard Time.
Ah, yeah.
And there is another playoff game before that. So we're looking forward to coming into our Super Bowl Sunday weekend, which would be February 3rd, obviously. In the meantime, let us know what you are doing this weekend. I know that is one of the things we're sporting. Today, outside, it kind of looks like, I mean, I think there was a possibility of rain.
Yeah, it's pretty dim out there.
So we kind of had a little overcast from last night that came in. That's not our norm, but hey, you know, sometimes it's good to look like Seattle. But other times, hey, it's better not to today for the Cowboys, okay?
I also want to say what you're doing this weekend is, hey, I'm making a cook along with you guys. I'm making a quiche. That's what you want to say.
So tell Kit, go for it, bro. Get your food on. Get your quiche on. Actually, you know, this is a good day for quiche in the morning. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it is.
This is the kind, you know, especially when quiche is a great meal for those who, when you want to have something that you can repeat maybe the next day and the next day.
Yeah, it lasts.
So that if you have to get up early and somebody else doesn't, your significant other does not have to get up as early, then you want to make sure that's something you can drop in the microwave after you've cooked it the first time, or even just pop it back in a toaster oven or something like that.
Yeah, it's true. So real fast, I put the 6 eggs in here, guys. I also put the 1/4 cup of almond milk and 1/4 cup of the heavy whipping cream. So I like to get the eggs nice and beat first instead of just dumping everything all in at once. I like to do steps, as you guys will see. I'm sure if you watch my videos, you know I do all the steps, but that's just me. So I'm going to put the rest of the seasoning in here. That way everything, I think when you do the steps, guys, I mean, let me know what you think. If you do the steps, everything gets evenly incorporated. You know what I mean? There's not clumps of stuff.
And that's key too, especially when you're doing anything like mixing dry with liquid. Gradually add that in because some things, especially when it comes to like cake batters, you don't want that powder clutter and clump in there.
Yeah, see, like that.
Yeah.
Like with the spinach, I put that in next and kind of beat it around because when you cook the spinach, it gets kind of like, see, clumpy. So I kind of like, and another key, as Jimmy was going to tell you guys, because I told him to remind me to tell you, but anyway, I'll say it. When you're making your spinach, when you're wilting it, what I do, because Jimmy does not like the part of spinach that gets like stringy when it's like the whole. So what I do is I cook it down first, and then I chop it with kitchen scissors, get it really good small, so that there are not too much like clumps of spinach. So that's kind of a key. That's something else we do, and it just it makes it distribute equally. Probably shouldn't have used the
whisk. So on the stirring, you might at that point use a fork or a spoon.
Yes.
When you add in the spinach.
Yeah.
For me, when I'm at work and I have like a spinach omelet or something like that, I'll always get the baby spinach.
Yeah.
And then as it's raw, that's when I cut it up. I'll bunch it up on a plate, and I'll bunch it, and then I'll take a knife and I'll just start slicing it. And then because I'm not the one cooking it, so she cut it after it was cooked. Yeah. I'll cut it before they cook it for me. Yeah. And so that's 2 ways that you can do the spinach there. Spinach is really good because it's high in It's high in, what else? Calcium? Iron. Iron, definitely iron. We all know that.
So I add the bacon in there. Hey, Nisi, welcome. She said, #no prep. So then I add the spinach in there now. And so I have the Parmesan cheese and the goat cheese. So with the goat cheese, let me try to get this Parmesan here first. With the goat, you didn't see that. With the Parmesan cheese, a big clump fell in. So I like to get the Parmesan in there first. And with my goat cheese, I just want to break it up. Because I want the goat cheese to have like, kind of like clumps. You know what I mean? Like when you bite into it, into the quiche, you get that big, that tangy, that soft, cheesy. Oh man, I love goat cheese. Yeah. So I just do it in clumps, guys. I don't mash it all up. That's just my technique. I mean, it'll still taste good, but I just like to be able to bite into the chunks of cheese, you know? So I asked, have you guys ever made a quiche before, though? I know
well, Stacia
said yes.
Yeah, and she said she also uses her Pampered Chef brownie pan so that they are like muffin size.
Oh.
And
so
that's cool.
wait, so I want to see this Pampered Chef brownie pan that you're going to give me.
You know, it's funny because Pampered Chef, they had a meeting just this past week.
Oh, at your job?
At my job. So I got to work with some of the, I guess, the directors there and helping them with their stuff.
Nice.
But they were here in Vegas.
I'm
or
going to
some
invite
of
me
them.
to that now. So we're going to pour this right into our pie crust evenly. Get it in there. And make sure you get all the pieces. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I guess you can. I forgot about the shots that Jimmy has set up for me. So get that all evenly in there. So that way everyone gets a nice even bite of, you know, who wants to not get their bacon inside the bite of their quiche. So make sure it's even like that so that everything's neat. And then we're going to put it on a cookie sheet and I'm going to bake it in the oven at, what is it guys? 350 degrees till it's done. No, 350 degrees. Pull up the recipe. I think it's 350 degrees for at least 30 to 40 minutes usually.
So I'll show you
before a quiche, guys. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna put it in here. Jimmy will entertain you with a song. Go.
So wait a minute.
He didn't know about this, but he will.
All right, so I'm gonna show you there.
Sing,
so there you see we're at the instructions here, and you can tell there that as we are doing this. Uh-oh, you hear that over there? That sounds crazy. So, and you can find that recipe there, and the instructions there, it shows you there that we are going to, let's look here, in the 9x9 pan, or she has the circle pan today, and you can bake for like 10 minutes, and don't forget to set and cool.
Wait, bake for how many minutes?
You put here, oh I'm sorry, wait a minute, my bad.
I don't think so. 10 minutes.
Rose, you put par-baked. Okay, poke a few holes in it, preventing the.
Oh, I was gonna part. You know what, guys?
The baking. I'm sorry, my bad. This is my bad.
The crust was supposed to par-bake, huh?
Okay, so check this out.
Oops.
Oops is right.
Sorry.
If you see that.
You know, Rosemary makes mistakes. You know.
Oy vey. And this is live. So if you see here.
Should I put egg on my face?
When you press that dough in, you are supposed to par-bake for 10 minutes and then remove and set aside to cool. After that...
Who put that there?
You did.
Oh.
After that, we are going to bake for 30 to 40 minutes.
So check it out, guys. We're going to see how this comes out.
Oh my gosh.
It'll come out. No, it'll still bake. It'll still bake. It's just a filling with crust. I think when I first wrote that recipe, which was a while back, and it's going to come out good, but I think that when I first wrote that, I was par-baking crust a lot, so that's probably why. But either way, it's going to work. It's going to cook.
So, because ours is wet.
Let it cook, please.
Our dough is wet.
Yeah.
I would always recommend, because for a quiche, I mean, even though today, you know, again, this is live, so, you know, things happen.
Hi.
Am I right?
Am I right?
Yeah, am I right?
All right.
So, because it is live, you can make an error. So, if you're with us, hopefully you caught that before you went ahead and threw it all in the oven.
Or throw
Just
it in and
pour
see
right
how yours.
then...
No, it'll be fine. Are you watching live? Are you like? See, you guys should have told me. If you're really following along with me, you would have told me. I'm just joking.
I could have caught that.
Nah, I'm just.
I missed that.
No, it's all good.
But either way, we're still making keto.
It's gonna be delicious. Hey, that's my line. Keep making keto delicious. Watch it, buddy. Anyway, so no, but we're still gonna make it work. It'll work. It's going. The Lord has blessed it, right?
Right.
Right, y'all.
But for sure, if you like a crispy crust, pie shell crust, and that's really your take, definitely you do want to par-bake it. About 5 to 10 minutes.
So let me see something. Let me see my recipe right here.
Where's your phone?
Wow, I can't look at your phone.
Wait a minute, you need to look at your comments. That's what I'm saying.
That's not what you were saying. You can do it in an air fryer too. Oh yes, I know, right? I need to start doing that. Lots of frittatas, but never a quiche. Oh,
that's what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah, frittata. Yeah, but I see the quiche is just frittata with a crust. That's all a quiche is technically. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing. And if you want to lower your carb intake and stuff, you don't have to. You can do like Nisi was saying. You know, do it like a frittata. Same concept.
Yeah.
And also, I see here that Stacia would like for you to sing. Hit it.
I can't sing.
Hit it. You should.
I can do the beatbox maybe.
Keep going. I was gonna sing.
No. Oh, you can sing?
Yeah.
All right.
Sing until the Oh my gosh, I can't. I just can't. Jesus, take the wheel.
That is the line, huh?
Oh yeah.
He's gonna have to take the wheel in that oven today.
But I have a word. Every time I cook, the side note, I always pray and I bless my food.
You should bless
Definitely.
your food.
I pray before I ask. Before I say, Lord, help me, and Holy Spirit, help me to figure out these recipes so I could be a blessing to others. And I get the wisdom from God. It's not like, oh, Rosemary made this. No, I pray every time, and you know that's true.
Oh yeah, because there's some of the stuff she made last night. Oh, wait a minute.
That was good.
So
it was a chicken dish. See, I like to send some of you guys recipes on the side to see if you like to see how it comes out for you on the side before I post it. That would be nice.
Now we do have a treat for tomorrow, but we don't need to mention their names, but we do have some taste testers coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, we have people anyway, but we have new taste testers coming and to try some of our stuff and take it home because I have a new ice cream recipe coming out. Chicken recipe and also a cake recipe. So yeah, I just like to mix it up, guys. And sometimes you guys give me feedback on what you would like to see me make and stuff. So, yeah. So, any questions?
Yeah, and if you have any questions for us or any questions about nutrition.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not nutrition.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have some nutritional knowledge in my head.
Canology?
That's why I spelled canology. Anyway,
Canology.
So what are you guys doing this weekend, though? Seriously, like,
actually,
are you coming over to see us? Everyone's welcome. Come on.
Yeah.
He's off, so let's have a party this weekend. I'm inviting you all.
Actually, you can't do it today because unless you're a Cowboy fan and you're gonna be like rooting.
How rude.
And not talking about something else while you're watching.
Oh, because the game is on?
The game's on.
So, here's an invite, guys. For all you guys who are in Vegas, local, or close by, or if you think you can make it on a plane, Jimmy is inviting you all to watch the game tonight.
And Rose is cooking hors d'oeuvres and stuff.
I will cook. Hey, that's my pleasure to cook.
Oh, yes.
Let's see. What's the percentage of time that I'm in the kitchen?
Probably about 85%.
Yes.
So
and the other time I'm typing a recipe.
Keto is so good because we had a young boy, Evan. His birthday. How old did Evan turn?
It's so funny. Nisi said karaoke. Come on, girl. Let me see you type the beat too. No, Evan. Sorry.
Evan turned. His birthday was last week?
Yeah. My friend Rosa's son. I posted a picture on my Instagram. Little boy with blonde hair, and he was eating. Every time I bring stuff over to his mom, because she's keto now, yay, go Darrell. But she's been keto for a month now, I believe. And every time I drop off food for them to taste test or just to see if she like it. Plus, she's my upline for doTERRA as well, the oil company. But nonetheless, she's rocking it and knocking it out. And her son is like, I'll take that, Mom. It's so funny. Like she's like, she brought that here for me. What are you doing? It's hilarious, hands down, when I see them too. And she's like, wait a minute.
Right.
So he loves keto, and he's like 6, right?
He's a tall.
He's about because he's the same age as our grandson.
So he's like
Xavier.
He's like 6 or 7.
Yeah. So yeah, but he loves keto.
But for you to
go figure.
Those who think that you have to basically keep keto to yourself and not to the rest of the family. I mean, let that be an example to you because this young man loves some keto food.
And he can't tell the difference.
He can't. And I think that's a good point to make for those who are parents and you have younger kids.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and start now and save yourself the trouble of later.
Yeah.
When they after they become sugar adapted.
Yeah.
And it's a bigger struggle, and then they're getting like some type of diabetes early.
Right.
Nowadays it's not uncommon as much to see to know of kids that are in their teens, 10, 11, 12, that are already developing some form of diabetes, and I think that's kind of ridiculous.
Because somebody argued a case before with me. They were like, well, I don't get my kid the keto-friendly desserts. What is she doing over there, the dog? Anyway, they're like, well, I don't bother them because it's not always good for them. And I'm thinking, but you give them a whole off the shelf. or sweet or candy bar.
Or every cereal that says sugar to
or
like
just
the max.
A regular ones like you would think, not dime out like the old cereal, you know, the old cereal. That has tons of sugar in it. It still has carbs and some sugar in it, no matter which way you look at it. You know what I mean? So it can affect the blood sugar level, but nonetheless, do the best you can with your children, of course. But I love it when I see kids enjoying the keto foods, because like last week I made for a video that's coming up soon on our website. We have they're hot dog poppers. So like put a little hot dog with cornbread, kind of the corn rolls. I mean, not corn rolls. That's hair. Anyway, this is live. Corn dogs. Corn rolls will be braids for a woman's hair. Anyway, I made proper corn dogs on my website, from my website. Why you messing with me? And they're little mini ones, right? So I took them over to his mom's for her to, you know, have, because I did it for a video. So I'm like, I have all this, and we weren't going to eat it because we were doing the not eating the zero carbs last week, zero carb thing, just for fun. And so her son was like, he thought it was for his birthday. He thought it was his. So he was like eating them, like, so I was like, oh my gosh, Evan, you're so funny. So he loved them. So kid friendly, once again, kid friendly. You know, I mean, and like the crackers that I made too.
Oh yeah.
That's why I post that, the cheese crackers. Kids love those too. So try those out for your family.
Hold on.
I love those.
Did you send an alarm? I don't see it.
Oh no.
So.
Wait, yes I did. It's count. No, it's not. It's counting
it's not.
up. Okay, so that would be, guys. How long did I have that in for?
We got to find out.
No,
so
that was
then
about
let me
5
know,
minutes.
Is this right, or do I need to add to that?
Faith for Keto Quiche. Oh no, it's the whole thing for Instagram.
All right.
Faith for Keto Quiche. Sorry guys, got distracted. Let me go set the alarm.
So just what are we setting it to?
So what on the website? How long did I say to cook it for?
30 to 40.
Can you see that I'm on track today, guys?
So let's do this. We'll do like a 25, 20
yeah,
minutes.
put it on 25 minutes.
Okay, Alexa, set alarm for 25 minutes.
Him and his Alexa.
25 minutes, starting now.
So sorry for all you who have those. I'm sure you have a new alarm set right now.
Yeah. So, Stacia, I wish I could come see you this weekend. Me too. That would be awesome. We're going to go see her, though. We're going to go down there and see her. Let's see. Stacia, I serve our daycare kids keto recipes a lot. They usually can't tell the difference. Exactly. I mean,
really?
They don't know the difference. Even some adults don't even know until you tell them. When you tell them, oh, this is keto, I'm like, they're like, this like my cheesecake. I had brought it over to my friend's house. Hey, Leona, don't drink my water.
Wait a minute. Did she?
She was like going over there sniffing it. Sorry, guys. But
And this is high.
She ran over here.
That's correct, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
I'm just adding these in so that later on.
Right. No, that's fine. He's putting so he can have the overlay so you guys can see where to go.
So like right now for Twitch, or not Twitch, Twitter. Hello.
I don't have a Twitch account. Today is that day, huh?
You know what though? I wanted to know from you guys I was thinking about a Twitch channel to put on, because one thing about Twitch for that medium is that there is a lot of interaction, and they're per se a different audience and younger people that we want to make sure that when it comes to keto, it's something that appeals to everyone.
Yeah.
And especially the more people are starting out in life and then eventually going to go on their own, if they can develop those habits at home before they leave the home, it's way better.
Right.
It shouldn't be that we have to put in these emergency moves after it's too late, or when it's kind of at a detrimental point. So it's the same thing with true diet and exercise, or flossing your teeth. You kind of want to get that done early before it's
Excuse me,
decays
guys.
later.
Excuse me, I'll be right back. I gotta check on this real fast on the temperature.
She's checking the temperature there and confirming that. But Twitch is an interesting medium that we might attempt to do here. So just let us know. Are you familiar with what Twitch TV is? What that is? And it's mainly for gamers. But if you guys remember Bob, what was Bob's last name, Rose? No, Bob the painter. So he was always on PBS, and what's weird? He is blowing up on Twitch channels, even though he's not even around anymore. So we were considering that, but of course we love YouTube. YouTube will be number one in the sense of doing live and also providing kind of demonstration videos, any type of encouragement videos in this sense. Of course, doing the showing you how to cook the recipes, because you definitely want to come on this channel and you definitely want to subscribe. So be sure to get on and subscribe. And right now I would say this, because you know I'm asking you to share this, to be able to share this link with anybody else, and it would help to have other people kind of get an idea. So those who are interested, those who have kind of just started with keto, those who think they know keto like they know the back of their hand or the first name of their own name. But we want to make sure that we can let people know that, hey, there are people out here that are like Rose, you know, because you're watching this channel, and she's producing those, you know, those recipes that are great on that website. And not only that, but they taste good. It's not just somebody who's talking about keto that does not know how to cook, but this is someone who can actually teach you how to cook because it's her passion. It is a passion.
I love cooking.
You know, there's other people that you want to definitely follow when they have a passion for the science behind keto, the understanding and the interpretation of how it's working in your body. You definitely gravitate to those type of that content and those personalities. But here is a personality for you that can work, because if you really want a recipe that's good, and it's also on Pinterest. She has a huge Pinterest following there. And the recipes are getting out, and it's effective because you know, those who test the recipes, who cook them for themselves at home, are realizing that when they basically just follow directions, like any allrecipe.com you know,
like
direction,
I should have did earlier. Go ahead.
You can do it.
I mean,
you can do it. I mean, as a single parent, I was a single parent for many years, a few times, you know, like twice. But as a single parent with one kid and as a single parent with two kids. And I started from doing braids when, you know, my daughter was like 14 months old. And being able to learn how to cook. And one thing I did was showing that you can learn to cook even if you don't have the skills now. Once all I needed were recipe directions. I needed directions. Once you learn your math about how to add that stuff in and fold it in and stir and everything else, you too can do it, and it can taste just as good as it does out of this kitchen.
It just takes practice. And Nastasia said, first of all, she don't have any idea what Twitch is. Okay? I don't really.
I address that. It's a gaming channel. It's a very big gaming channel.
And then she said she shares on her personal page and shares in local keto support groups.
Hey, there you go.
She does. Thank you. You know I love you, and the support she gives, man, all the time. Like a lot of you guys do all the time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This community, keto community, is amazing. I love it. For the most part, I appreciate everyone in the keto community. You know, even those who try, like I get DMs or messages sometimes, negativity sometimes from people, but you know what? That's just people. People are gonna be people. I just share my love with them no matter what they say and no matter what opinions are out there. It doesn't matter because everybody have their opinion. It's their opinion. That's okay. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, you just do whatever how you do your keto. I never judge anybody the way they do their stuff. The reason why I do these recipes is not for performance and all that, but generally just to be able to go to a recipe that you know you really miss and you love. You know, that's why I started that, and make recipes so that it's like my tagline, making keto delicious, because of the fact that you can eat something that you enjoy that you may miss, or eat something that you enjoy in general that you never may have tasted before, or just have, but not be like kicked out of ketosis per se, or deviate from your lifestyle of keto. And that's what it's about, you know. I mean, I try to put everything as best I can out there to bless you guys in the best way I know how. You know, but there's tons of places out there, tons of websites out there that, it's a good amount of websites out there that have keto recipes and stuff like that, you know, and it's getting bigger, you know, more and more people, which is exciting for this community, you know, but I think I will be, welcome Wendy, hey, welcome Wendy, I saw that, how are you? But yeah, so I mean, why have you guys started? I mean, I ask this question often, but why did you start the keto journey? Are you on a ketogenic journey? Are you just like a diabetic who's just eating sugar free? I meet a lot of people who ask me about the sugar free recipes. What is it that brought you to this channel? What is it that brought you to keto?
Well, that's a good question. As far as what brought people to this channel, how did you find us? You know, how did you find her? Rather,
how did you find me?
How did you find Rosemary?
Were you stalking me? No.
But if you can, you know, because we're interested. You know, it's always interesting when somebody is putting out content and they're trying so hard, and they have a love for it, and they're just wanting to get that message out and let people know who might be out there kind of Googling, searching. We know that YouTube is like the #2 search engine that's available on the web.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that all the interested parties out there find this channel.
Right. Yeah.
And so we want to know, how did you find this channel?
Yes. And welcome, Keto Like Me. Welcome, Rochelle. Hi, sister. You do make keto delicious. Thank you. Also, Wendy said, I'm great making your cornbread tomorrow. Oh, you're going to make the cornbread tomorrow?
Awesome.
What you going to make with it, though? Like, are you going to make some collard greens with it, girl? Are you going to make, like, chili? Ooh, I love, like, chili and cornbread. That's like the bomb. I mean, tell me, do you guys like chili and cornbread? I love it.
And there's a chili recipe on
Okay, so I'm currently making a different chili recipe, another chili recipe. I have a chili recipe on our website. It's chili for two. Okay, and of course you could always double it, triple it, etc. And it's so simple. I just use, you know those Costco Angus burgers that are already cooked? You know, I always have a box of those in the fridge just in case. I just use a few of those. I use some salsa and your favorite salsa and like chili powder and a few other ingredients, right? And I think I use sugar-free ketchup in that and onion powder, garlic powder. Man, it's just it's a really super quick and easy recipe for chili, and then eat that with that cornbread. Woo! I might make that this weekend.
So definitely,
I might make that.
If you think that there's not a ketchup out there that you cannot eat, you know, because you're thinking, oh, I miss ketchup or something like that, and a lot of it has some type of sugar. We found a ketchup that does definitely
It's
works.
good. It has a little sucralose in it. I think I have some inside the cabinet because I'm gonna make some of our barbecue sauce. Because I'm making some chicken and barbecue sauce this week. It's not in there, babe. I used it for
there. You used it all?
I haven't used it yet. Is it? Oh,
So-
you must have opened a new one. Okay.
So if you look at that.
Yeah, that one's really good, guys. And it doesn't have really bad ingredients. It hasn't kicked us out of ketosis, all that good stuff. It's just sucralose in it. And that's, of course, it's not like you're eating it every day, but it's a better alternative, you know, to eating regular ketchup. And Jimmy likes it. I'm not really a ketchup-y person, per se. I like mustard on my hot dogs and things like that. I'm thirsty, too.
There you go.
Oh, thanks. Anyway.
Sorry. Since I went in the fridge, I'm
He's
thirsty.
like, ooh, what's that in the fridge? Anyway, so let me see.
Rose had a great idea with these.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me read the comment first, and I'll tell you, and then I'll tell you what I did with these bubblies. Okay, so, nope, chili. Okay, Wendy's chili.
And we're not sponsors of any of these things. We're not getting paid to drink these on.
But if you like to sponsor me, Bubbly, I'm glad to take it. Anyway, it'll help keep the website on. Anyway, so let's see. Chili. She said, nope, she'll make a chili. I can't wait to make it with chili tomorrow. Yeah, Wendy. Yes.
There you go.
You gonna bring me some, right? Anyway, and she's found us through Stacia, and she said she's glad she did. Thank you.
Good.
I love you guys.
See?
You guys are
sharing
awesome.
is caring.
Sharing is caring. Okay, Stacia.
Sharing is caring.
Don't try to up me. Anyway, sharing is caring. No, I'm just joking. Okay, Stacia said.
What are you doing?
Oh, the dog licking my foot.
She wants to get up here.
I know. No, because we're cooking with food, so we don't want to well, we can hold you and wash our hands, I guess. Stacia said, I found you from a comment Rosemary post on one of Keto Connect's videos, and so thankful I found you. Oh, thank you. I know Keto Connects are the bomb. I love you guys. Okay, so Keto Like Me said, yummy chili. Yes, chili.
Oh my gosh, girl. Come on.
Oh, yes, new chili recipe. I have that ketchup. Okay, so Wendy has the ketchup. It's pretty good, huh, Wendy? And then, Stacia, we use Ultra Sweet. Oh, yeah, Ultra Sweet. I think I got some of that ketchup. I think it was in a keto box when I first did the keto box reviews before. I think it was Keto Crate. It was good, actually, because you ate all of it. Remember the Ultra Sweet ketchup.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It has like kind of like a black, and then it has the green words and stuff. You probably don't know.
No, I don't remember that.
But it was really good. I like theirs as well. Cause it's what, babe? I can't pick you up right now.
Does she want a treat, maybe?
You want a treat? Treat?
She does the head tilt.
When we say you want a treat, she goes. It's hilarious.
You're gonna get something.
It cracks me up though. So anyway, what Jimmy was saying was, so with these bubbly, so they're sparkling water. Have you guys tried these yet? So they have like, look, my hair's sticking up. I gotta do something with this, but they have mango. They have strawberry mango. The apple one I like a lot. This one is a cherry one, but it's just bubbly water with no sweet flavoring, but flavoring accent, if that makes sense. You know, like the cherry flavor, but not any sweetness in there. So I was like, so the other day I was like, man, I didn't want to have to run to the store to get my Stevia, because you know I love Stevia. And so I was like, man, so I took some liquid Stevia, because basically that's what's in Stevia anyway. And I added a few drops of that inside this.
Is it over here?
Delicious. So good. And these only cost, how much were they, babe? Like it's down here, the sweeteners. It's down there. Grab me some. So these cost about, what do you get, 12 in there? 12 pack?
Is this?
Yeah. You get it's a 12 pack, right?
6-pack. Or wait a minute, maybe it's a 12 pack. It is a 12 pack. Maybe it's like 3.
I think it's like a 10 or 12 pack. I can't remember. Or
but either way,
either way, it's besides the point. They are really tasty, but when you want it to taste sweet a little bit, just add a little bit of liquid Stevia. And that's my favorite liquid Stevia, the Now brand.
Come here, girl.
Delicious. So
right.
let's see.
Okay, look at it. You're gonna either do it this way, or you're gonna come here, Leona. Come here.
I said Stacia. Really, Stacia?
Sorry.
I was getting ready to read her comment. That's why.
Leona.
Anyway, Stacia's in my heart. That's why I say her name. Anyway, let's see. It is good ketchup. Yeah, it is, Wendy. That all turn and the
well, if you're gonna
Kraft. Is it Kraft? Wait, what is it? I mean Heinz, not Kraft. Heinz. Okay, so Nisi, I couldn't find it. I used G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup. They also make a barbecue sauce. Yeah, I found it at Wally World. Yep, Walmart has that. Neighborhood Walmart here, because they have little neighborhood Walmarts and then big Walmart. Yeah, I found it at Walmart as well. The G. Hughes, we haven't tried the ketchup, right? We tried the barbecue sauce one. Jimmy didn't like the barbecue sauce as much, probably because he's used to my homemade barbecue sauce. Now, the ketchup is in the office, because I'm going to do some more reviews and stuff. But, yeah, I haven't tried the ketchup. I'm going to try that ketchup soon. Maybe we can do it this weekend or something. What are you doing?
I know, she just keeps...
What's the matter? You already went potty. This is what we're talking about down there, running around. Hi.
She's like, I think what it is she wants to play.
Yeah, she does want to play.
She's just going to continue to keep running around back underneath us.
When I take the food out, I got to put you down and I wash my hands. So we're going to do this, guys. I'm going to put a few drops of this Stevia in here. It's really good. Have you ever tried that? Too. You don't get none.
Please.
$5. Just joking. I wouldn't charge them for this. Yes, I will.
Can I get a glass?
You're very needy.
Can I get a glass?
A glass? You drink out of the container. This is.
I have to stir mine.
Question, guys. Okay, you don't have to stir it. It's gonna go in. Question: do you like your drinks out of the can or the bottle, or do you have to take it from the can and pour it into a glass? Please answer me this. Me personally, and everyone's different. I like it out of the can. It just tastes colder and fresher.
Oh, I like it out of the can.
Are you mocking me?
No, I do. I love it out of the can. I was going to get my stirrer, my electric hand stirrer, my milk frother, and make sure I stir it in good.
It goes inside there. It's fine. It'll go in there. I mean, the stevia melts in there really good.
See, that's why. She just wants to play. Huh. She's like...
Okay, so Nisi, the chili for 2 is just as good with ground turkey. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. I just added a little extra bacon fat. Yeah, in my own seasonings to die for. So she's talking about the chili for 2 that's on our website. Awesome. I'm gonna try that. Okay. Ground turkey. That would be delicious.
Yes.
Stacia. That's great. That's a great idea with liquid stevia. I may have to try that because we weren't too sold on the bubbly. I know. See, that's why, Stacia. That's what I'm saying because, sorry, I'm pointing. Anyway, but that's why. Okay, so... Like when I first started drinking, let me know, guys, if anyone else has tried this, because when I first started drinking, I was like, okay, it's okay, right? But it gets flat fast. Like when you sit it down for a little while, it gets flat, which is kind of weird. But if you add the liquid stevia, it is pretty tasty. As a matter of fact, I need another drop. I was being modest when you guys were watching.
Ah, yeah.
You
there
can add
it is.
one more?
No.
Okay. But it is pretty good with the now stevia. Okay, Wendy.
Good girl.
What flavor Stevia you like the best? I tried grape, didn't care for. Okay, don't like grape. Nah, I don't like grape either. I don't like grape anything unless it's actual grape technically. The one for Stevia we like the most. We have this one right now.
Which is really good.
This one. Sorry guys. Okay, so this is a cream soda one, Stevia.
We like that one.
This is it's you know how cream soda is super sweet? This is not like super sweet, but it tastes like cream soda, okay? My other favorite used to be was the root beer, ginger root beer.
Ginger root beer, yep.
If you like root beer, the ginger root beer Stevia is so tasty. And then our other favorite is cherry cola.
Yes.
Because that has caffeine. So mind you, with these, with the Stevias, some have caffeine, some does not. This doesn't have caffeine. But if you want a caffeinated one, I'm pretty sure the cherry cola is caffeinated. They have a caffeinated and non-caffeinated cola one. This is not caffeinated, and the ginger root beer is not caffeinated. Okay.
Right.
They also have like Mountain Dew type thing on there. Lemon lime, pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. It's,
yeah.
What's one? And the grapefruit. Have we tried the grapefruit one?
I think we have, but really the cherry cola, the ginger root beer, and the cream soda is actually really good. Because I can only handle cream soda like before, when I was drinking regular soda. If I didn't really care for like cream soda, but I like the Stevia one.
Yeah, my daughter loves cream soda, the real one. But yeah, the Stevia one, because that's what I'm saying, because usually it's sweet and syrupy sweet. That one's not. Actually, I'm thinking about doing something like with some ice cream and then do like a float or something like that. That would be yummy.
Oh yeah, so well, especially like because usually it's like root beer floats, so that'd be a good idea. So here's your weekend. What do you call those? What are those?
Challenge?
Floats. Weekend challenge. Make the ice cream, Rosemary's ice cream. Ouch. And get a Stevia root beer float and tell us, how does it taste? And post it on Instagram and all social medias. #FaithfulKeto. So we'll go out and get some for this weekend too. Yeah, I'm going to try it. That means I got to make ice cream. Well, I'm making I have a different ice cream I'm making, but yeah. Okay. Nisi, I'm a glass girl. Exactly. I like the glass, but not my glass out of this. I like a glass though, not my soda in the glass. Yeah. But I like, hey, wait a minute, you're taking Jimmy's side. I just realized that. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought we were homies. What's up with that? Anyway, no, I understand. It's fine. You can pour it in the glass. That's fine. But if it's already in a nice little container, why? Why? It's why? But everything else I drink out of a regular glass, though. I don't like plastic cups and stuff. It's just not my thing, you know. And I don't think it's good for your body, especially drinking out of plastic bottles and stuff. Yeah. Because they say that unless it's BPA, but they say it seeps into the water, so it's not good for you. Especially out here, if you don't want to have the plastic containers sitting in the car, especially in the spring, summertime when it's like, 110 degrees out here. So it's like. Okay. Wendy said, I'm glad. Wendy, no, I'm not reading it. Wendy, she said no cans for me. All right, Stacia, drink it out of the bottle. Drink it out of the bottle, yes. See, she always backing me up. I love all you guys, but Stacia, I love you more. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, let's see. Nisi over crushed ice. It's just so pretty. Yes. Okay. You saw my daughter Kalika. She loves it like ice in a glass with her drinks, hands down all the time. She does that too. Okay, what do you all think of the ice drinks? Have you tried them? My daughter Kalika mentioned she's tried ice drinks. I haven't tried them yet. And I know they have sucralose in it because she had left hers here. She had a lemon one, I think she left here last week I think she drank it in the fridge, so I can't grab it right now. But it's just sucralose in it. It's not stevia in it. If I'm gonna drink them all the time, me personally, I probably wouldn't drink it all the time. Right. But if you drink it on occasion, I mean, I'm sure you're fine. You know what I mean? It's gonna go through your system. But
it's just I just love Stevia. And now I love bubbly with now sugar, now sweetener. So it's amazing because you get more for your money with the bubbly too. Apart from I love Stevia, don't get it twisted.
That's probably true.
But is it cheaper or no?
I think you definitely get a lot more.
If I can remember, I can't remember.
The bubbly's definitely the deal. Dasani's a great.
Dasani.
Dasani did a good job with theirs.
Yes.
Their bubbly waters.
Have you guys tried that one? Dasani, they're like slim. Dasani strawberry lemonade one. Ooh, so good. And it keeps the carbonation. I love carbonation, so if it's going to get flat, I'm not a fan, you know, once you open it. So it's really good. Try that one, guys.
So let me find out some. Alexa, how much time left on the timer?
You have 1 minute and 50 seconds left on your 25-minute timer.
Okay, I'll check it because it's supposed to be about 30 minutes. And I'm sure it's going to, I haven't checked it, but I'm sure it's going to be great, guys, whether you pre-cook it or not, your crust.
Hand wash, okay?
Yeah, make sure you wash your hands. Okay, so Stevia, Stacia said, I love the cola and the lemon lime in Stevia. Yeah, see, she likes the cola and lemon lime. And so do you like the cola with the caffeine? If you're a coffee drinker, yes. If you do you like the cola with, because I know the cola without caffeine is like that light blue can or something like that. You know, it's okay. It's okay, Niecy. You don't have to be sorry. I still love you, regardless. See, you're still my girl. I'm hurt a little bit inside, but you're still my girl. Anyway, so Wendy, thanks for suggesting on Stevia. I've tried ice drinks. They were okay. Lemonade was my favorite. Oh, okay. So I haven't tried. I should have grabbed some. Usually my daughter comes over on Monday to film the YouTube channel for me and help me out. So she brings some every now and then. So I'll have her bring one so I can taste it and see. Or I guess I can just go to the store and buy one, I suppose. But yeah, if the lemonade one is the good one, I'll try that one first. Okay. Yeah, the ice drinks. Oh. Yeah. So anyway, let me check. Oh, let me check I'll be right back. Let me check the keys, guys.
Okay.
Jimmy again will entertain you.
So, just a reminder, this is the day that the Lord has made for sure. And we are rejoicing because Rose is just almost about to get out of the oven. Okay. Our bacon, spinach, goat cheese quiche.
Okay, so
that's the tongue twister, isn't it?
So I have to, sorry guys, I didn't hear all this noise. I'm gonna cover it up.
Okay, so right now, what she's doing is, and actually, I could probably get it.
No, don't pan over.
Alexa,
okay.
Stop. Timer.
All right. Sorry, guys.
Alexa, turn off timer.
Okay. So.
There are no timers set.
Thank you.
So what I did, because Alexa, set 5-minute timer.
Okay.
5 minutes, starting now.
Okay.
So she did.
So, all that carbonation in the drink, sorry. So, I checked on it. It's a little loose in the center because, you know, on the website, like it says, about 30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes. We did it on 25 minutes. So, but you can do that, like always, to check on it in advance because sometimes the varying ovens is sometimes different. That's why generally I'll have a ratio of 30 to 35. But the center was a little loose. The crust was getting a little dark around the perimeter. So what I did was cover it up with some foil. So that's what you can do if you don't want your crust, if you're baking a pie or anything, you can put, even in advance, cover it up with some foil around it or just put it over it, okay? So that way your crust don't get really super dark, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I just did. So we got 5 more minutes.
5 minutes and counting.
And if you're cooking along, let me know. If you cook it tonight, let it show. And post it.
Yeah.
I said it right. And post it on our social media.
Yeah. So definitely post it there at the Faith for Keto Kitchen on the Instagram page.
And and Facebook.
And Facebook, which I don't
tag
have one
me
for
in
Facebook.
Yeah, no, it's okay. And tag me in on Instagram is hashtag Faith for Keto. Faith for Keto. Because I didn't put the kitchen on there. And then I have 2 actually on there, but Faith for Keto is the primary one that's on there. And then everywhere else is the same. You know, Faith for Keto Kitchen. So yeah.
So you're saying to post the hashtag Faith for Keto?
Hashtag.
So
because at the time I wasn't like, okay, so at the time I wasn't sure how to do the hashtag things, to be honest with you. I mean, 51 years old here, not that I'm old, but still, I was still like, I wasn't always one to go, oh, be on social media, oh, look at me, look at my face, look at, I just know, I'm more reserved, and so this is a big feat for me to be out here in front of the camera and do these things. But, so at the time I typed Faith for Keto, and somehow it just, then I had a Faith for Keto Kitchen hashtag, and both were up. So I started downloading stuff or showing pictures more on the Faithful Keto period.
So if you're gonna post,
I know that didn't make any sense. I know. I'm aware after I said it didn't make any sense, but I just didn't know what I was doing basically.
So anything, is that right? So everything that
Yes.
now,
Yes.
from this point forward, whenever you're posting, it's
On
gonna be
Instagram.
you're gonna include a hashtag Faith for
Yeah,
Keto.
on Instagram. Or you can do at Faith for Keto Kitchen, but hashtag Faith for Keto will put it alongside all the rest. You guys know how to do it. But anywhere else, you can do the whole thing.
Okay, there you go.
Whether it's Facebook, he's like, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, anyway.
Just hashtag.
Moving on, Nisi said Stevia. Okay.
She likes the black cherry.
Yes, she
Yeah?
likes the black cherry. Hubs like the black cherry. Hubs.
Ah.
Why are you licking my sock? Hubs like the black cherry one. Yeah. So anyway, so guys, yeah. So did you answer the question? What are you guys doing this weekend besides coming over? You guys should come over. We should. So what do you guys think about a meetup, like in Las Vegas meetup? Would you guys be able to get here? Does anyone live in Vegas who's watching right now? I'm thinking, or even if we did it like in California or something, because that can be close enough that we can get to. Or what do you think? Or just here?
California, it could be close enough. It could not be, depending on which side of the country you're coming from, right? Because
Okay.
California is on the coast, but
Okay.
or on the edge. But San Diego would always be a great spot for everybody to meet,
I love
no
San
matter
Diego.
what.
That's my San Diego is just the place I love to go. Okay, thank you, Nisi. She said she understands.
The Bay Area will always be a challenge for everybody.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So then, he said yes. So wait, Nisi, you're in Cali, right? I know, Keto like me, you're in Cali. I know that, but unless I don't want to be throwing it out there and telling people where people live, but I know Stacia's far further. But she said she was coming to Vegas to visit me, right, Stacia? Right, Stacia? Anyway, so we can do it here in Vegas or California, guys, but we don't need to. I want a central meetup so we can all meet together. I know Natural Grocers, I was going to use their meeting room, or I can use other locations to have a meeting, or, you know, guys, you can just come to my house, just saying. But that's up to Jenny, you know, because you're welcome this weekend to come over and watch the game. But so we can all get together. Hey, I trust you guys. I know it'll be just fine. And I got the Lord blessing me and covering me, so I ain't worried about it.
It is
anyway,
a good game today. Good games today. Certain ones coming up here soon.
Yeah, you guys watching the game? Are you Dallas Cowboy fans?
Football fans out there? Anybody with their team in the playoffs?
Oh, yeah.
So
California, absolutely. Okay, for sure. We'll figure it out then. Yeah, because I know a lot of people live in California. Even one of my other Instagram buddies, a couple of them. Let me go check that, guys. That's the alarm. Alexa, turn off alarm. Thank you.
All right, that's
Okay,
good.
let me check the quiche, guys. Sorry,
So she is
you might see
checking
my
the
head
quiche.
because we're in a small kitchen.
Let's see what it's going to look like here. Hopefully it is.
Ooh la la.
Oh man.
Ooh la la.
All right.
It looks delicious.
She's going to bring it over here, and I'm just going to go ahead
I gotta get a wrap, guys. It looks delicious.
and she's going to get
So
it.
okay, so making it wet was fine. Not preheat. I might take that, change that on the website.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Let me put this here.
give you guys a heads up. You'll be able to see it here in a second.
Now you see my hand. I'm sure we're gonna get that out the way. It's hot though.
It's going to be hot.
It's hot. I need two.
And
This is like two
the
glover.
mitts are on.
The mitts are on and it's two glover.
The mitts are on.
Sorry guys, I'm walking fast. So when I covered it up to make sure it didn't get too over the crust, it worked. See my mitts? Hashtag bless. Hashtag bless. No, that's my mitts, sorry.
So you can see there.
Can you see it?
Yep. I'm going to bring it in so.
Yeah,
can
do a
you,
close up, love. I'm going to do a Vanna White while he does a close up.
Can you move it in? Move it over there?
There?
Yep.
Oh, almost knocked my drink over. Right there?
Yep.
Look at that.
that out of the way so
You know what?
that-
I need to get a shot of this because I need to change my picture on my website. This is pretty. I like that. So this is what it came out like, guys. And see, it's nice and it's not loose in the center. It's nice and firm. You want it to be firm when you're doing a quiche. Let it cool a little bit. And the cool thing about quiches, you can actually eat it warm, room temperature. You know what I mean? Or you can eat it, room temperature. I wouldn't say cold per se, unless you like cold eggs. But generally, when you have like when we used to do like brunches, you put out the quiche, you make a bunch of them, different flavors of quiches, leave them out there for people to have at it. Delicious. And it's beautiful for a brunch, and they just look pretty, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love quiche. Jimmy loves quiche a lot.
I love quiche.
Yeah, he does.
I
Which I was surprised. I was like, oh, you like quiche. So this
but
is
look how pretty that is. You can see with the, and the good thing again, when you look at the quiche and you see how how it's distributed, the spinach there, you can see how nice the bacon and the spinach is really evenly distributed throughout the quiche. That's a good sign of a good quiche.
Yes, they said it looks good. So let's see. That looks great, Nisi says. Come on and get a piece, Nisi. You close enough. You close enough, girl. Come on down. It looks amazing, Stacia says. Wendy said, look, that looks so good. Once again, come on over. I can't eat the whole thing, so you guys should just come by and see. Taste it. But look how the crust did too, guys. Even though we didn't and I might change it on the website, even though we didn't par-bake it, it looks really good, and it looks like it came out nice and flaky. So varies. And on the website as well, I said on there if you need the water on there. I went and read it.
Yeah.
And it said that's optional if you need a little bit of the water because sometimes, once again, some flours are different. I found that when I use, I think I said this before, when I use Bob Mills flour, the almond flour, even though it says super fine, it's like more coarse.
Right.
Remember I was making it, so it made the food taste different apart from, and all flour should work, but nonetheless, his almond flour is different. I had another brand, Anthony's, I like a lot, but I really do like Costco's almond flour because it's really fine and it's more like floury. You know what I mean? When I work with it, so it varies. So sometimes, and I'm sure you guys already know that, but if you're foodies, so what is this? I'm in California, Nisi said, but my husband will take any reason I give to go to to go to Las Vegas. Right? He's like, oh, what? You want some quiche? Come on, girl, let's go. That's funny. Let's see, Wendy, football fans, but my Tennessee Titans not in the playoffs. Oh, that's a good team too, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nisi, I just enjoy a good game. Yeah, I usually cheer for the underdog. That's good. A lot of people do. But yeah, so let me know, guys. Are you gonna make this weekend? It looks good. I want to cut it. I need to let it cool a little bit. We'll see how it cuts, guys. It's just, oh man, it smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna get a knife.
Go ahead and get a knife. So as we stare at this and let you have the close up on how good this is, and again,
I think this is a good knife. It should be. Usually though, I let it cool some so that it doesn't fall apart. Because you know, like with almond flour, guys, it tends to be, you have to let it really cool really well and then cut it. Because if you cut it in advance, when it's not solidified.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
It will fall apart. Oh,
my bad.
He put us in the darkness.
There you go.
Thanks, Jimmy.
My bad.
Thanks, Jimmy. Okay, let me get a...
Loose fingers.
Put those fingers down, boy.
So it's kind of tough, you know, when you're trying to direct in the shots and do this live from the switching here in front of the camera. It's easier when you're not in front of the camera. So.
Right. Well, of course. And I love it. You're doing
thank you for watching, and hopefully you're enjoying just what I kind of add in. I'm adding a little bit of stuff here and there, and I hope you guys enjoy that. You know, this is one that I had to pull out. I don't even know why I didn't have the little, I forgot what you call them now. It's like a thumbnail thing.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, guys.
Go ahead, love.
Bring
it in.
I don't want to get in front of the camera. Okay, so here we're gonna taste it.
Okay, let's look and see.
It must be caffeine. Oh no, it's not. All right, guys. So it's still hot. Like I said, if it falls apart, it's Jimmy's fault. No, I'm just joking. He said cut it now. See how flaky that is though? Because it's not. Let's see if it's still a little bit wet in there. Are you wet in there? No. Because it'll sit and keep cooking. Because when you're making, even when you're making eggs in general, they'll still keep. See, it's still too flaky. It's still too
loose.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't care. I'm eating it anyway. Yeah.
So. As we said, this on the website, it does say to par bake.
Yeah, but you don't have to. The thing right now is because it's still hot. when it's hot, it's not solidified.
Yeah,
it doesn't
true.
solidify. I'm about to eat this.
And you gotta
I'm
always
eating this
remember
anyway.
that. It's definitely one of those things that's the key point.
But that's what it looks like inside. Can you see that? Okay, let me get a fork. Two. Yes, I'm sharing.
Do.
Here, baby.
All right.
Okay, let's see what it tastes like. That's good. It's creamy. That goat cheese in there, guys. That's bomb. That's good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the crust.
You have to par-bake.
Par-bake the crust for sure. It's a little softer because I didn't par-bake it. So I'm definitely going to keep that in there. But it's good. Let me tell you. Oh, man, look at that. Okay, guys. That's good. So, I guess we should stop eating and stop being rude.
Yep. So all we'll need is like some more. This is really good. Add some, you know what you can always do if you like us? Put like some sriracha on there or some tapatio.
Yeah. Hot sauce. Put some,
But you really don't have to.
Right. You really don't need it because that smokiness in that bacon, really good, guys. It's like the smoky of the bacon and then that creaminess of that goat cheese, and it has a little bit of a tang in there. It's really good. I love that. Definitely par-bake your crust, or you can do it like a frittata, like Nisi was saying, and just bacon in the oven.
Air fryer.
Right. Oh yeah, Stacia was saying the air fryer. Great idea. I'm gonna try that. I need a big enough, because this will be too big for my air fryer. But I do have one of those small pans, so maybe I'll just like do 2 of them. But that's a good idea. So guys, I think we're gonna wrap this one up because I have to do another live at 2 o'clock in my other group on Facebook. And man, I'm tempted to take that out of his hand. I'm hungry.
Well, we got more. We're gonna make some more slices here, so we gotta hurry up and get to eating.
Yeah. Hope you guys like this recipe. And like I said, with the crust, you can always double the crust if you want a thicker crust. I wanted it to be like a lighter crust, not too much, because then there's more carbs if you're using more almond flour. So I kind of kept it to a minimum, but you make it whatever way you want, add whatever ingredients you like, guys, and just play with the recipe. But it's really delicious, it's really nutritious, and it's just tasty. Okay?
Yeah.
So guys, we're gonna head out, and I love you guys, and we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Next Saturday?
Should be next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Let's pray that he's off, guys, so he can be on next Saturday at 12 o'clock noon. We're gonna always keep it like this. So we love you, and we'll talk with you later.
Yep. So be sure to follow at Facebook.
Yes.
And we are outie. So.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Peace out. Have a great weekend, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.